The 22nd Law Commission has invited public and expert views on the idea of a uniform civil code. Uniform civil code, which means the rationalization of personal laws in this country, a common civil code for marriage, divorce, inheritance, adoption, and many other facets of the personal law, which right now are governed by religious codes. Well, the Hindu personal law has been codified, but the Muslim personal law largely remains uncodified. This is an argument that has been made in independent India ever since the time our constitution was in the formulation. Now, this entire procedure of having a uniform civil code and what the Law Commission is doing is essentially a part of the method which is adopted each time Law Commission wants to give a view on a particular matter. Interestingly, the law panel before this particular 22nd Law Commission, the 21st Law Commission, had also taken up this issue of uniform civil code. There was no conclusive report that was submitted at that point in time, but that report had pointed out to the various impediments that lie in the way if you want to have a uniform civil code in this country. The sixth schedule, the plethora of diverse religious codes that we have in this country, all of that make it very difficult for us to step towards a uniform civil code. UCC is a promise that the BJP government has made in its manifesto. It's a promise that the party says it will stick by. And not just the BJP. Interestingly, the Supreme Court has reminded the government at many occasions that, look, uniform civil code is something that the government needs to implement, and there is very little that the court can do in this matter. One law for one nation, a common civil code, that's an ideal any democracy can have. Especially Indian democracy, which has so much of diversity in our country, shouldn't we have one civil code that governs us all? Now, what's going to happen from here on? After the expert views will be sought from various stakeholders, public at large. In fact, you can write a letter to the Law Commission. You can go on their website and fill up a form. Even your view will be taken into account by the Law Commission or the team of the Law Commission which is looking at this particular aspect. Religious bodies, religious groups will be consulted. A meeting will be held with all of them. Different stakeholders are consulted in this due process. Once that is finished, the Law Commission will do the deliberation and put out a final report on this matter. That report, of course, is not binding on the government. None of the Law Commission reports are binding on the government, but it does serve a very important purpose for the government of the day. What is that purpose? If the government wants to bring in one law or a series of different laws and it wants to implement the idea of the uniform civil code, the Law Commission, the eminent jurists, the retired judges can show the way to the government as to how to do it. We already know the impediments that lie in the way, but if we want to take those steps towards a uniform civil code in this country, what will those steps be? The Law Commission will tell us, and if you have a view about the uniform civil code, go to their website, write a letter, because as a citizen, consultation with the people at large is what the Law Commission is doing.